Morning, guys. Melvin Robinson, Integrity Air Home Inspection in Lagrange, Georgia this morning, doing an insurance claim, checking out the house, the HVAC, and just checking out the neighborhood, kind of looking at everything. And you can see that the last week's tornado basically came straight through this neighborhood. Unfortunate incident, and people they're trying to put their lives back together and get things situated. And we got some total lost homes over here, and it's just devastating to see how a storm could come through and just tear things up. It's just real unfortunate. But the one thing I want to talk about is predatory contractors. When they come into your neighborhood, they're coming in with the intentions of trying to collect money up front. Once you give them a deposit, a lot of times they'll start doing a little bit of work, and the next time you won't see them. They can get a lot of money up front from the insurance company if you do a direction of pay. You never want to do a direction of pay when it comes to large claims, mainly if they haven't started the work. A lot of roof companies will do directional pay. They'll come in, they won't put the right sheeting over the house, they won't put the vapor barriers in, they won't put the covering in, and when you get ready to file a claim, they're no longer to be found. And you want to make sure that you have a reputable contractor that's doing work and not a fly-by-night company that's actually just going to come in, get a deposit, and take off with your money. You don't want to give a large sum of deposit up front. You want to make sure that you check the contractor's license, make sure that they're licensed in the state, that you have the injury and the work that needs to be done. You want to make sure that the contractor has references. If they don't have references, that means they're probably more likely not working in this state. You want to make sure that the contractor is also going to show up to do the work. And what I mean by that is you want to make sure that you hold a deposit until they start the job. 90% of contractors have a line of credit. That way they can actually purchase material. They can do things they need to do. If they don't have a line of credit to get the job started, they're relying totally on that deposit. I will not use that contractor. You should have a line of credit in order to do business. And if you don't, then it makes me kind of leery and worried to do business with you. This home is probably, is definitely going to be a tear down. Probably can't save that. This one right here, you may be able to save it, but it's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done. Roof claims are probably 90% of what's going to be in this neighborhood. And you have, companies out there that's really great. And then you have companies out there that's going to kind of try to get over on you, get that deposit. The biggest thing is they're going to maximize their insurance claim and try to get the maximum dollar from your insurance company. Do not sign your policy over to a roofing company. I always say, get your money from the insurance company. Do not do direction of pays. You want to make sure that that money comes directly to you as the homeowner, and then you can pay the contractor as directly with a check, cash, or card, depending on what forms of payment they take. You can see this this OSB. I want to show you guys this. The OSB basically went straight through the roof. Imagine if somebody was standing outside, that could just penetrate you. So that's crazy that you got damage like that. It's devastation. I mean, this is crazy. So just little tidbits of how to navigate through your process. This is definitely something that is going to take time. Don't try to rush it. If you try to rush it, you may be taken advantage of, and that way you can kind of navigate the situation. Make sure you have somebody there with you that can understand contracts, that can understand what's going on, what contractors are saying. And if you want to make sure that it's right, if you hold the money, they'll come back. If you don't hold the money and you pay people, they may not come back and you may not see your money again. So always call a professional, make sure that you get references and find out what their license hold, what state it's in, and go from there. If not, call the Secretary of State if you can't get their information. All right. You guys have a great day. Be safe, and hopefully this will too pass. You guys have a great day. Melvin Robinson, Integrity Air Home Inspection.